You studied English for years. You passed exams. You memorized grammar rules. You learned hundreds of words. But when someone suddenly speaks English to you, your mind goes blank. You understand a little, but speaking feels impossible. And the worst part, you start thinking, maybe I'm just bad at English. But the truth is, most people are not bad at English. They were simply taught the wrong way. So now, let's understand everything in 6 simple parts. Part 1. The biggest problem. From childhood, many of us learned English like a school subject, not like a language. We focused on grammar rules, textbook answers, writing exams, memorizing meanings. But language was never meant to be memorized. Language was meant to be used. Think about your native language. Did you learn it by studying grammar first? No, you listened again and again for years. And slowly, your brain built a direct connection between words and meaning. When you hear the word apple, you instantly imagine the fruit. You don't translate it first. That is real language understanding. But when learning English, many people do this. First English, then native language, then its meaning. And because of this, speaking becomes slow and stressful. Your brain is constantly translating. That's why conversations feel difficult. Now, let's understand the next part. Part 2. Why you freeze while speaking. Have you noticed something? You can understand English better alone. But when it's time to speak in front of someone, everything disappears. But why? Because speaking is not just knowledge. It's pressure. Your brain starts thinking, what if I make mistakes? What if they laugh? What if my pronunciation is wrong? And suddenly, fear becomes stronger than your vocabulary. This is why many students know English, but still cannot speak confidently. Not because they are dumb, but because fear interrupts thinking. Fluent speakers are not people who never make mistakes. They are simply people who are not afraid to continue speaking after mistakes. That's the difference. Now, let's understand the next part. Part 3. The school system problem. Schools teach English mainly for marks, not for communication. Students write essays, fill grammar exercises, memorize answers, but rarely practice real conversations. So after years of study, many students can solve grammar questions, but cannot order food confidently in English. That's the problem. The system trains memory, not communication. Real fluency comes from listening, speaking, repeating, making mistakes, hearing natural English daily, not from memorizing 20 grammar rules in one night. Now, let's understand the next part. Part 4. You don't need perfect English. One of the biggest lies people believe is this: I need perfect grammar before speaking. No. Fluency comes before perfection. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes sometimes. The goal of language is communication. If people understand you, you are already succeeding. Waiting for perfect English is one of the biggest reasons people never start speaking. Because perfection creates fear, and fear destroys practice. Now, let's understand the next part. Part 5. How fluent people actually learn. Most fluent English speakers did not become fluent only from textbooks. They surrounded themselves with English. For example, movies, videos, music, conversations, daily listening. Their brain slowly adapted to the language naturally. This is called immersion. The more English you hear, the more your brain stops translating. And eventually, you begin understanding English directly, just like your native language. That is the moment fluency starts growing fast. Now, let's understand the last part. Part 6. The real way to improve. If you truly want to improve your English, focus on these 5 things. Number 1. Listen daily. Even 20 to 30 minutes every day matters. Number 2. Stop translating everything. Try to connect English words directly with images and meaning. Number 3. Speak even if you make mistakes. Mistakes are part of fluency. Number 4. Repeat sentences out loud. Your mouth also needs practice, not just your brain. Number 5. Stay consistent. Small daily practice beats motivation. Always. And the final message for you guys. Remember this carefully. Fluency is not built in one day. It is built sentence by sentence, mistake by mistake, day by day. So stop thinking, I'm bad at English. You are learning. And every fluent speaker you admire today was once a beginner too. The difference is, they continued. If this video helped you see English differently, subscribe to Fexorg Fluency. Because here, we don't just learn English, we understand how fluency really works. See you in the next video. Goodbye.